Hello and welcome to day 4 of our Proverbs study. I hope you're excited to continue joining us virtually as we discuss and think about and consider and ponder the Proverbs. Technically, everybody has parents. But regardless of what your family situation or relationship may be, there are always adults in your life who give advice. Maybe a counselor or a teacher, or maybe even a friend who's the same age but is wise beyond their years. No matter who it is that gives you advice, what piece of advice has most shaped you? What piece of advice have you been given that completely made you who you are today? Is there such a piece of advice? A reading from the book of Proverbs, chapter 4. Listen, children, to a father's instruction and be attentive, that you may gain insight. For I give you good precepts. Do not forsake my teaching. When I was a son with my father, tender and my mother's favorite, he taught me and said to me, let your heart hold fast my words, keep my commandments, and live. Get wisdom, get insight, do not forget nor turn away from the words of my mouth. Do not forsake her, and she will keep you. Love her, and she will guard you. The beginning of wisdom is this: get wisdom. And whatever else you get insight. Prize her highly, and she will exalt you. She will honor you if you embrace her. She will place on your head a fair garland. She will bestow on you a beautiful crown. Hear, my child, and accept my words, that the years of your life may be many. I have taught you the way of wisdom. I have led you in the paths of uprightness. When you walk, your step will not be hampered, and if you run, you will not stumble. Keep hold of instruction, do not let go. Guard her, for she is your life. Do not enter the path of the wicked, and do not walk in the way of evildoers. Avoid it, do not go on it. Turn away from it and pass on. For they cannot sleep unless they have done wrong. They are robbed of sleep unless they have made someone stumble. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. But the path of the righteous is like the light of dawn, which shines brighter and brighter until full day. The way of the wicked is like deep darkness. They do not know what they stumble over. My child, be attentive to my words. Incline your ear to my sayings. Do not let them escape from your sight. Keep them within your heart. For they are life to those who find them, and healing to all their flesh. Keep your heart with all vigilance, for from it flow the springs of life. Put away from you crooked speech, and put devious talk far from you. Let your eyes look directly forward, and your gaze be straight before you. Keep straight the path of your feet, and all your ways will be sure. Do not swerve to the right or to the left. Turn your foot away from evil. Holy wisdom, holy word. Our first question today has to do with keeping to the paths of uprightness. Now, opinions may vary on what exactly walking the straight and narrow looks like, but no matter how you've interpreted that, what helps keep you on the path? What words of wisdom help you continue on? Occam's razor tells us that sometimes the simplest solution is the best. Step 1 of getting wisdom is just that. Get wisdom. And when you can, get insight. But what happens after you get wisdom? One of the classic examples of things that can happen along a spiritual journey is a dark night of the soul, a time where it feels like you are in utter and complete darkness, cut off from everything and everybody. These times are not unknown, whether it be grief or loss, pain or suffering. Many of us have experienced this sort of trial and tribulation. God never abandons us, but have you ever experienced a dark night of the soul? What happened? What's your story? Has anybody ever made you stumble? Have you perhaps done it to yourself? What wisdom helped you get back to the path of righteousness? And possibly what wisdom helped you not stumble over what was placed in your path? We are admonished to keep wisdom within our heart. What words of wisdom would you share with the next generation to keep on their hearts? Please join me in a word of prayer. O God, we know you to be like a loving Father, someone who cares for us deeply, provides us with words of wisdom, and helps guide our paths. As we continue on in life, as we continue our faith journey, may we lean on you so that we may walk in paths of righteousness. May we listen for you so that we do not go astray. May we hear and see you so that we do not turn to the left or the right, but carry on ever forward. In your Son's name, amen. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope that you're having fun discussing these questions with other people in your life or making comments down below. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed this one in particular, subscribe to the channel, and if possible, share this video with a couple of friends. Thanks again so much for watching, and as ever, God be with you until we meet again. Go in peace. Bye-bye.